Good morning, Northside, and welcome to Eagle Nation Live, where we will bring you everything that is going on at Northside. My name is Remy.
And my name is Aniston.
And we look forward to keeping you up with what is happening at NHS each and every school day.
Did you know that on this date, February 8th, 1986, Oprah Winfrey became the first African-American woman to host a nationally syndicated talk show?
In November 1870, just 5 years after the end of the Civil War, 4 students walked into a makeshift classroom in a church basement in Washington, D.C., prepared to begin their studies at what would eventually be named the Paul Laurence Dunbar High School, the first black public high school in the United States. In the decades that followed, Dunbar became a shining example of academic excellence to which other black high schools could aspire.
Dunbar High set high standards for their students. This was a school where African Americans learned in all different fields and moved beyond industrial education.
At the turn of the century, a number of secondary schools across the country were in the process of transforming from exclusive private institutions into public ones. Yet the overwhelming majority of local and state governments in the South refused to allow black students to attend integrated schools.
Very few African Americans had a chance to go to high school, particularly during the height of the Jim Crow era, but they are keenly invested in education and in creating opportunities where the state has failed them.
Overcoming obstacles at every juncture, black institutions strived for excellence under the leadership of brilliant and highly motivated teachers, many of whom had advanced college degrees, some from Ivy League universities.
Teachers wanted to give young people access to a classical education. There were times when they would secretly provide more sophisticated forms of education.
These high schools are not only training the leadership class of the African American community, but they're training them in such a way that they have a real commitment to the community that they are a part of.
In 1954, Brown v. Board of Education ruled that segregation in public schools was unconstitutional. This case, argued in part by a legal team made up of Dunbar alumni, was a huge victory, but its implementation was quite uneven and also had unintended consequences.
The process of integration did break down some things that were real resources in the black community. You lose a lot of black administrators, a lot of black teachers who were important in these schools. You create schooling environments where black children, quite frankly, aren't as valued and expectations for them aren't as high as they had been.
Nonetheless, black public high schools managed to create leaders in nearly every field, even though Jim Crow segregation was both pervasive and pernicious.
And now for the announcements. Educational talent search applications are available and able to be picked up from Dr. Jackson in the counselor suite and Miss Russell in 1608.
FCCLA will have their monthly meeting today in Miss Pollard's room.
Northside DECA has brought back candygrams, this time for Valentine's Day. Get yours in Mr. Hall's classroom.
Attention all work-based learning interns, please refer to the WBL student manual for the next meeting date.
The Northside Junior Optimist International Club is participating in the Super Bowl of Caring. This is a nationwide movement to inspire people to give locally and make a collective impact on hunger. We will be collecting non-perishable food items until this Friday. Please drop off your donations in room 2201 by 3 p.m. Friday, February 11th. If you have any questions, see Ms. Johnson.
FBLA is collecting donations for the local nursing home. Toiletries, personal hygiene products, or handwritten letters to the elderly will be accepted and must be turned into Ms. Gregory in room 2410.
This week is National FBLA Week, and our Northside chapter is sponsoring a Spirit Week. Today is Dress for Success. Tomorrow is Dress Like a Celebrity, and Friday is FBLA Day, so make sure you wear your FBLA colors.
Are you looking to be transported to a world of magic Friday after school? The D&D Club is starting a new campaign and looking for adventurers. If you are interested in joining a campaign to fight chaotic evil, come see Miss Wagner in room 2304 for more details.
Our soccer team takes on Perry High School tonight at the MAC. The girls' game starts at 5 and the boys' game starts at 7 p.m.
Well, that'll do it for today. Thanks for joining us for Eagle Nation Live. We hope you have a great day, and remember,
It's great to be a Northside Eagle.